HYBIZ News. My name is Suresh Kochatar. Today we have with us Chaya Nanjappa, a lady entrepreneur in her own right, a lady who has created waves in the sector that she operates in, a lady who is very passionate about helping tribals and the not so less fortunate. That is the ladies and gentlemen that we are talking about in Chaya. Nectar Fresh is the enterprise that she runs, and the unit is located between Mysore and Srirangapatna in a rural outpost. Chayaji, welcome to the show.
Namaste, Sureshji. A pleasure being here with you.
Thank you. Chayaji, let me at the outset set the ground for you so that you can talk about Nectar Fresh. Can you give us an introduction about what all does Nectar Fresh do? What are the activities under Nectar Fresh that you undertake?
Nectar Fresh is a rural social enterprise that's been empowering the tribals, the rural folk, and the small farmers. And even the people working in our processing plant, they're all undereducated or uneducated boys who have been given skill development to manufacture world-class products today. And Nectar Fresh started its endeavor with honey. Currently, we are one of the largest buyers of tribal honey in Bharat, and Nectar Fresh has got a unique strength. We are currently one of the largest manufacturers, I would say, processors of manufacturers is not an apt word. I would say we are one of the largest collectors and processors of unifloral honey. No additional, I would say, flavor or anything has been added to it. We source single floral honey from across the country, and we have around 32 varieties of unifloral honey under the brand Nectar Fresh. And with the growth in honey, since the brand is synonymous with the word quality, we have got all our products related to health, wellness, and something related to the rural folk with a, I meant, inclusive growth with them. So with honey, the later we got into jams because there were a lot of farmer suicides and they were loans, burdened with loans. So we got into jams without preservative, color, or flavor. Currently, we are one of the major players of jams without preservative, colors, or flavors in the country. Our capacity is around 100 tons in jams, and with honey, from 700 tons a month, we are enhancing our production to 1,300 tons shortly. And with the growth with jams, we again diversified into coffee. Our coffee, we have been marketing without chicory, 100% natural coffee. And one of our strength of Nectar Fresh is not just with the procurement of high quality products, we also see that our processing is with advanced technology. So be it honey or jams or now with coffee, it is an imported roaster that we have been using. So with coffee, we diversified again to chia seeds. We thought it will be an additional source of income to our farmers. Currently, we are one of the major suppliers of locally grown chia in the country. With chia, then we got into apple cider, mother vinegar, natural vinegar, and spice vinegar. Currently, we are one of the, I think, biggest manufacturers of apple cider and mother vinegar in the country, supporting a lot of farmers in Kashmir. So now we are going to get into flax seeds and turmeric shortly within a month's time.
Okay, Chai, that's wonderful portfolio, huge portfolio. Nectar Fresh actually operates under the with the affiliation of the Khadi and Village Industries Commission, Government of India, and is one of the star performers in this category. So that's a huge amount of projects that you have under your belt, Chayaji, and massive amount of products too. And being a star performer under the Khadi and Village Industries Commission, how is it that you're helping the tribals kind of get value for their produce? Can you just tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah. Sureshji, what we have done at Nectar Fresh is that we realized that the tribals should have a buyer without the involvement of middlemen. We chose the tribals maybe 9 years back. It's been a long and lengthy process. It didn't happen overnight. We have currently given them such a, I would say, extensive training that today they know that how from the moment of procurement of these of honey, they have to value the quality aspect. We have provided them cans, because many a times they used to use cans which was of refined oil. They used to wash it and use it. Then we knew that the quality deterioration would start from there. So we provide them the cans. We have invested for godowns in the tribal belts ourselves, so that we see that it is free of rodents and the quality is maintained when honey is collected. We have collecting points where we have appointed our own people, and then we have also informed, and today they are, I think they understand the importance of bees. Earlier, while they were smoking, bees would be killed. Now they are very, very careful on that aspect. And for squeezing the honey, we have also trained them that how they can't use dirty hands, they have to have gloves. We have provided them technology even for that. So consistently we have also seen to it that all they produce, what all the collections are taken by us. So they are given very good price for their honey, for the for what they collect. And today their social living has transformed. Children are going to better schools. Healthcare is being really taken care by them, because they are getting good amount for their honey. They don't have to wait for another person, or they needn't to worry about who will pick up their honey collection. To I should tell you something very wonderful, Suresh ji. Even during the COVID phase, all their collections were taken care by us.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So that's what. So Chayi, your passion for the tribal area, your passion for the downtrodden. I remember I conversed a lot with you on this subject. There are many other ventures that you have in the pipeline, isn't it? Where you're planning to upgrade and kind of set up some shops for them to sell their produce. Can you just describe a bit more on that?
Yes, that is a dream project of mine and my husband Rajappa's, Suresh ji. This new venture of ours, it's going to be an outlet outside Nectar Fresh, because Nectar Fresh is very, we didn't plan it that way, but we wanted it to happen the way it is happening. Nectar Fresh is in one of the most, it's located right now in one of the most prime areas. It's on the Mysore Bangalore highway, and the 10-lane highway that is planned, national highway that is planned, passes through Nectar Fresh. So then that is when Rajappa and me, we decided it's time for us to take our dream venture forward. What we had dreamt was we wanted to really support the tribals and the rural artisans by creating a market for them, not just in the domestic market, but even the international market too. So we are going to have their produce, the tribals and the rural artisan products, and also khadi produce, also a few of the khadi products. And we are not just the domestic market, like I said, we are going to create an international market for them with this venture of ours, which is, we have started the construction almost 60% of the work is through. Now we have started off since the past 2 weeks also. We started this before COVID. The COVID hit. So I think 60% of the work is through. Like I said, once we start this endeavor, maybe in 2 to 3 months' time, it shall support minimum 2,000 tribals and rural artisans.
Wonderful, wonderful. Chaitya, I know you're an extremely busy person. There is not a moment of rest, I think, for you. You either travel, and now I think last 2 months you must not have done much of traveling. But I guess whenever you're called, you're busy with something or the other, upgrading your factory. And a lot of women also get supported in this venture. I know you're very passionate about providing them employment. Can you just tell us a bit about that?
Well, our the skill development that we are doing in the facility of our processing unit, Sureshji, we have seen to it the entire production team is of the uneducated rural folk. And something that makes me feel wonderful when I tell you this is that this team of mine, we took out the 20-year-old monopoly of foreign brands in India's five-star hotels. We took out the entire basket. Prior to us, it was a monopoly of Berenberg, Bon Mema, and such high-end brands. And we took out their monopoly, competing them with their quality. And Rajappa and me, we feel so wonderful that we could take out the monopoly of these brands by training our uneducated rural folk. I think it is these moments that gives us that enormous satisfaction. And in fact, I was honored by the Indian Culinary Association. I think that that was such a humbling feeling for us.
So that's a wonderful thing that you managed to replace international brands, and Modi ji is speaking exactly about that now, Atmanirbhar Bharat, in this present campaign. So to make a kind of come to the concluding question, Chayaji, a mother, a wife, an entrepreneur, how do you balance all this?
I think, provided you are passionate about whatever you do, I think each one of us can balance our time, give the best for everything that we do. It's all about being passionate about what you do. This is what my personal experience has taught me, Suresh.
Your daughter doesn't complain that you don't spend much time with her, or she's okay with it. Even Rajappa, for that matter, I think both of you are running around doing so many things.
She helps us coordinate in our business because she has taken over being passionate like us, and we spend such quality time together. So I think that's they've never, each one of us have not missed our presence because we spend real good quality time together. And she's also, I mean, as passionate as us in what we do right now. You'll be very surprised for her age. She is so much passionate about it.
Well, yeah, you can tell our viewers her name also, because that will be a pleasure actually.
Oh, Niyama just loves what we are doing, and she. Why I say she is part of our endeavors because if you come in the evenings, she'll be equally as occupied as we are coordinating the dispatch. Can you believe that? So maybe it is just, and she was telling us now, yeah, and she was telling us that she would be want to be more part of our new venture now about the tribal artisan products. So she is not missing her that way at all.
I think the daughter is picking up the mother's traits there. Chayaji, wonderful. Thanks speaking to you. And it's great that you found time to speak to us. HYBIZ News, all the best for your new ventures and expansion plans. I will definitely drop in one of these days after this COVID thing is over and meet you personally in the factory and, do a story there for Nectar Fresh. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Please convey our regards to Rajappa and Nema, and thank both of them also.
A pleasure being with you today, Suresh ji. It feels like family as I speak to you. Such a pleasure. Look forward to see you in person soon. Dhanyavad.
Thank you very
Namaste.
much.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.